contrary to popular belief, I truly do not like talking about this person because they are just so damn boring. But once again, Angie just cannot seem to stop spewing stupid ass shit, so she leaves me no other option. Today we're going to be talking about yet again some more stupid, ignorant ass nonsense that is coming out of Angie's mouth, Wes Watson's girlfriend. So before we get into it, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon. So there's truly nothing new going on with Angie. She's still yapping away on her Instagram stories with her titties out, talking about her mind, body, soul bullshit. But lately, it seems to be getting worse and worse, and she's just more delusional now than ever. And I don't really know why that is. I don't know if it's just that Wes has got her just so lost in the sauce she doesn't know left from right, or if she's just truly that desperate and trying to figure out a way to make money. Whatever it is, I am so grateful for it because it is so damn entertaining and hilarious to watch. So I figured we'd watch one of her Instagram stories from about a week ago. I wanted to actually film this video a week ago, but as some of you may know, if you follow me on Instagram, I am on jury duty. So I have not had time to film this and I'm just now getting around to it. So she posted this Instagram story about a week ago. Let's take a look.
So I'm going to be sharing a lot of the tools that I use with Theta Healing because I use it with everything. And since the day that I learned Theta Healing, I've been applying this to everything. And with my supplements, I always bless them. And I clear up all the soul fragments, meaning like the life force energy of all the people who've handled it before me. I clear that up and I bless it and I give it an intention.
So she blesses her supplements and gives them an intention. This is what I mean by this girl is absolutely nonsensical and the bitch is delusional.
And I download that my body knows how to receive the proper nutrients. And
I download that my body, I download that my body is, what? Let's hear that again.
And I download that my body knows how to receive the proper nutrients and absorb the nutrients from what I'm eating. And that goes with supplements, with food, with water.
See, that's the thing about our bodies is that we don't have to like download anything. That's the crazy thing about the human body is that it just comes fully functional. You don't need to download anything or pray that your body is going to receive the nutrients. It just automatically does it for you. Crazy.
And it helps. You could do this with your makeup, with your lotion, with your shampoo, your conditioner.
Did you do it with your giant silicone titties? Did you do it with your lip filler? You should have done it with that BBL. Maybe you wouldn't have gotten an infection.
There's so many things you can do this with. It's just about being mindful and intentional and just using that God energy because God is a part of everything. We just have to bring our attention and our awareness to it.
No. Do not bring God into this. Don't bring God into your scammy, grifty, pendeja bullshit.
And have gratitude for it. And it just makes such a difference.
It makes such a difference. I guarantee you it makes zero difference. Guys, this is what I mean by it's just so entertaining because it's just complete nonsense. And I'm pretty sure she's aware it's nonsense. I don't know. I don't really put anything past Angie because we all know she's not the smartest person in the world. But this is all scammy, grifty nonsense to sell her Theta Healing course bullshit. And I just actually wanted to clarify really fast that I'm not saying if you're spiritual or you believe in God that that's all bullshit. What I'm saying is Angie and people like Angie are grifters. Angie specifically is a spiritual grifter. And I don't believe, allegedly in my opinion, that they believe the shit that they're spewing. They got their mind solely on the money and money on their mind. And I'm not saying that trying to make money is necessarily a bad thing. It's great. We're all trying to make money. We all need to make money to survive. But people like Angie prey on people's vulnerability, their lack of spiritual connection. They're wanting to seek something greater, something bigger than themselves. And people like her are vultures. So they see somebody who is vulnerable. Sometimes they're in a dark place in life. Sometimes, they're in a moment of weakness. And people like her prey upon those kind of people. And that is what is so disgusting about it. It's not wrong to sell courses or anything like that. But look at the way Angie lives. Does anything about the way she lives scream spiritual to you or someone who's spiritually enlightened? No. She's a prostitute. So if you're lacking spiritual connection or desire to seek some sort of higher power, you should look for a legitimate spiritual mentor, or better yet, look within. Look within yourself. You don't need idiots like this to teach you how to pray, how to meditate. You can do it all on your own, and you can even find great books.
So I say that Nicole is like a soul sister because when you are on my program,
soul sister. Nicole is her soul sister. What is she, a fucking nun now? Okay, go on, Sister Angie. Go on.
or you do theta healing with me, it's like we recognize each other. We have unconditional acceptance, and we can recognize each other's spirit and power. And this is why I love to connect with women who are like-minded. It's such a beautiful experience. And
no, you like to connect with women who are paying you. You like to connect with women who are buying your bullshit and paying for your courses. That's the kind of women you like to connect with. Just be honest, Angie. You want to connect with women who you can gain something from. It's transactional.
And this is why I love to connect with women who are like-minded. It's such a beautiful experience. And
it's such a beautiful experience.
Like that.
And by the way, guys, I know this is going to sound so mean, but we know Angie is not the smartest person, like I mentioned earlier. And I am in no way saying that I have the most expansive vocabulary. But take notice that every time Angie is trying to explain something and she's trying to sound so wise and enlightened, she pauses and she can't think of a word to describe what she's trying to describe. And she'll just pause and be like, everything's beautiful to her. It's such a beautiful experience.
Because yesterday was just so beautiful, and it was just so beautiful, and it's such a beautiful experience.
Her and Wes were doing a Q&A on his Instagram, and somebody asked how to get their wife to go to the gym with them without discouraging her. And she goes, just do what me and Wes do. We go to the gym and we make it she pauses for like 30 seconds. Such a beautiful experience. Everything is beautiful. Oh, we had such a beautiful time. Oh, it was beautiful. And I actually have known somebody like this before, very similar to Angie, very like ding dong, lights are on, nobody's home. And she too would do the same thing. Like, oh, so beautiful. Oh, it was such a beautiful experience. Because people like this are dumb. She's just dumb. No offense, and that's fine, but she can't think of any other words ever to describe something besides beautiful. It's beautiful. We had such a beautiful time. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Everything's so beautiful. I just think it's so funny.
DM me Mind Body Soul, you could jump on my program. And then if you want to learn the tools, theta healing tools, the ones that I use every day, it would be an honor for me to show you what helped me so much. DM me and I can give you the details.
I just want to know, does she really think people are out here dying to know what tools she uses? Like, oh, I just want to know what kind of tools Angie uses. What are her tools? Girl, nobody cares. Nobody sees you as this like wise, enlightened person. Nobody gives a shit.
DM me and I can give you the details.
Okay.
For an example, one of my team members, her daughter is 14 years old and she's undergone 2 different surgeries, life-threatening surgeries. And my sister needs a support system. My sister needs. Now, this is actually getting to the point where I'm actually going to get pissed off. Most of this shit that happens with Angie, I don't really care. I think she's dumb, but does it really piss me off? No. I think what she's doing with her kids is very irresponsible and is damaging, and it's exploitative, and it is going to harm them in the long run. That she's exploiting her daughters, she's keeping them around somebody like Wes, and it's very toxic. It doesn't seem like a very mentally stable environment for her children to be in. Also, the fact that she has a toddler and they're living in a very sterile, like all white environment. It doesn't have a lot of opportunity for play, color, stuff like that. But that's besides the point. Nothing that Angie does actually pisses me off, right? Like, I'm not her number one fan, but I don't really care either way. I don't like her or dislike her. You might get the idea that I don't like her because of the videos I make, but they're just videos. I'm just like talking about things, right? But what she's about to do in just a second here is actually
gonna piss me off. And I think it's disgusting. And it shows Angie in a different light that I haven't really seen from her before. I mean, we've seen hints of this, but here's where she's about to get really disgusting, and she's about to exploit a child and their sickness, somebody else's child and their sickness, a child that's not hers. And this part I think is really fucked up and just shows how fucking disgusting this woman really is.
Needs that extra, she needs us to be there for her in these moments that are very, very challenging. And in my mind, body, soul group, we send unconditional love. We connect up to God and we pray and we ask God to send his unconditional love and healing energy to that child, to the mother, to the family, to their loved ones. And so that way they can feel that strength and that faith and that belief that things are going to turn out okay. And it really does help. And this is, sometimes we need this. Sometimes we go through life and our own family aren't as supportive. So it's really like just having your soul family. And that's really what I love so much about this. And sorry, I had to get up because there was a bee landing on me, and then I thought of the little snake in the grass. I was like,
bitch, you're a snake in the grass.
Let me get up if I'm going to be talking, because I don't want to be distracted and have some animal or insect all over me. I'm going to ask my sister, my soul sister, if I can
My sister, my bitch, shut the fuck up.
Maybe have a photo of her daughter. And I'm going to ask you guys if you guys can also say prayers.
So she's going to ask her sister, her soul sister, for a photo of her sick child so she can use a sick child who just had surgery in the hospital to promote her mind, body, soul fucking bullshit. Oh my God, dude.
Prayers for her, and it's just being intentional with praying to God and asking God to send his unconditional love and healing energy, and to really make sure that everyone has optimism that miracles do exist, instantaneous healings exist. Because
Angie, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but nobody needs you to teach them how to pray and be spiritual and believe in God. This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
Because there's so many people walking around without that belief, and we need to remind them that this is possible, and it's possible for you too. And this is what I love to do, guys. We all need support, and God works through us to serve other people, and that's what we're all here for.
Oh, but you're supportive as long as somebody's paying you for your program, right? That's how it works. Because if this woman wasn't praying for your courses and in your program, on your team, like you say, you wouldn't be praying for her daughter. Out of the kindness of your heart, the only people that you post and you help are people that are on your team, that are in your mind, body, soul, your theta healing fucking bullshit. Guys, this is sick. Sister Angie is gonna ask her sister for a photo of her child so that she can exploit it and post it to her platform of almost 90,000 followers so that she can use it to promote her data healing bullshit. Notice how when she started this whole story, this whole bullshit story, she started it with DM me, mind, body, soul. Are you kidding me, dude? You're fucking sick. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're sick. And then she posts a photo of her friend's child, her sister's child, in a hospital bed, in a hospital gown after surgery, unconscious. Can you imagine asking your friend for a photo of their sick child in the hospital so you can post it to your social media? Tacky. This girl has no class. Fucking tacky as hell. That shit's tacky, dude. So Angie posts a photo and she says, baby girl had 2 gastrectomy surgeries in the last 4 days. She is heavily sedated and hasn't been able to speak to her family yet. Your prayers are very much appreciated. Thank you. And then it says, please send your prayers to this beautiful baby girl and her family. You guys have to understand what's behind all of this and what's behind this post. It's not just I know this family that is struggling. No, she's using this to be this is our community of supportive sisters. This is what we do. We work on on healing so that, when your family is not there for you, when people in your real life are not supportive, we have each other. This is a fucking spiritual grifter, dude. This is exactly what it looks like. This is giving very culty. It's giving very nasty, disgusting vibes, dude. So what, Sister Angie? You're realizing that posting half naked with your tits out isn't cutting it anymore. So now you're turning to sick children to exploit them to push your fucking stupid ass mind, body, soul bullshit. Well, that's too bad. That seems like a you problem and not the innocent child's problem. Get a job, you pathetic bitch. This actually just really pisses me off because she's not posting for prayer. She's not posting to help her sister or her friend's child, whatever the fuck. What she's saying at its core is basically, join my program. It's this sisterhood full of healing and strong women who are there for each other so that when horrible tragedies happen and things like this happen in life, it just makes it easier for us to stay strong and heal each other and move forward and blah, blah, blah. Oh, but it's not free, of course. You still have to pay. But I think personally, it's sick of you to prey on somebody who is already going through something so traumatic, so heartbreaking, so devastating, who are in such a vulnerable situation and probably don't have any money to spend on anything whatsoever, but are desperate to try anything, grasping at straws to try anything to see if it'll work and help save their child. And you preyed on that fear and desperation for your own sick personal gain. Guys, moral of the story is these dodo brains have no idea what the hell they're talking about. They're not healers. They're full of a bunch of nonsensical bullshit about downloading things help your body, this and that, all this fucking nonsense, which sure, if you're spiritual and believe in certain things, whatever. But this is not a spiritual person. This is not somebody who follows spiritual principles. This is not somebody who is enlightened. This is not somebody who's done any work on themselves whatsoever, who has changed, who has evolved, who has transformed and is no longer the person that they used to be. She's exactly who she used to be when she was a stripper. Always has been. Trust me. Guys, you know me. I've told you my story before. Many of you already know that I was an adult entertainer. And so I know women like this, okay? Once a grifter, always a grifter. Usually that's how it is. And many of these girls that I knew just like Angie from back in the day who used to, take men for every dime that they're worth, grew up to be just like Angie, grifting left and right, using people, not just men now, but using anybody they can, even people with sick children to get what they want. Everybody and everything is a means to an end. Please, please don't follow people like this. Don't listen to a word they say. They have no idea what the hell they're talking about. They just literally pull shit out of their ass. They read a couple books. They learn a few things. They act like they know everything and they charge hundreds of thousands of dollars for it. Save your money. These people are scammers. Woosah. Deep breath. Calm down. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss a video, and I'll see you next time. Take care.